Hello, gorgeous girls and beautiful boys, men and women. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where we break down product management into simple, relatable, and fun pieces for newbies. Today, we are tackling the big question: what is product management and who is a product manager? To make it fun, I've brought two versions of myself to help us answer these questions. Let's see how they do. All right, let's start with you. So, who do you think a product manager is? Like when you hear product manager, who do you think a product manager is? A product manager. That one is easy now. I think they are the boss of the team, like the CEO of the product. They decide everything, like what features to add, what the app should look like, and they just tell the team what to do. Abi?
I
Okay,
feel like
interesting take. So now you version 2023, because we just finished speaking with version 2019. Version 2023. What do you think a product manager, what do you think they do? Like what do they do? So a product manager is like a detective and a translator. They figure out what the users really need, make sure the team understands it, and they work with everyone to build the best possible solution. It's not about being the boss, it's about collaboration. All right.
I think
I think
I
I
think
like
that's it.
that of version 2023. So thank you guys. I'm just going to take it up from here. Thank you. All right, guys. So we are just going to build up on what version 2023 said. A product manager is not the boss of the team, and they are definitely not a one person decision maker. Hmm. In fact, being a PM is about collaboration, communication, and curiosity. So let's start at the very beginning. You get this project, you get this business requirement document, and they tell you that, oh, this is the next thing we want to build. As a product manager, this is where the phase starts. It's the ideation phase. This is where the product manager asks, what's the problem we are trying to solve? It's not just about jumping straight into solutions. It's about understanding the why. So let's look at an example. Say you are working on a learning platform for students preparing for exams. You notice that students struggle to find quizzes aligned with their syllabus. You interview students, parents, and teachers to dig into the problem. You discover that quizzes are generic and don't match specific topics students need. Now you have a clear problem to solve. It is no longer confusing, right? You have a clear path to follow. How can we help students take topic specific quizzes that match their syllabus? That is the problem. Now, this stage is all about curiosity. Great product managers don't start with a solution, they start with a problem worth solving. Now, the second phase is validation. This is where you test if your idea is worth pursuing. Remember in my last video, I mentioned user impact and business value, right? So business, what this thing that we want to pursue, we have to put money in it, right? So is what is it for us? What is it in it for us? So let's say we have like an e-commerce application, right? You notice users abandoning their carts. You test that users leave because the checkout process is just too long. You run surveys and analyze data, and bingo, you are right. Before building anything, you test the idea with a prototype, maybe a simpler one click checkout, right? So validation saves you from building things nobody needs. We have so many products out there that no one is using. It's like asking, are we solving the right problem before spending time and resources? The third phase is the planning and design. Once you validated the idea, it's time to plan and design. This is where the product manager collaborates with designers, engineers, and stakeholders to figure out how to solve the problem. So let's say we have like a professional networking app or something, and people need to like put on upload their documents, or so it's just documents, right? So you need to prioritize the feature because it aligns with the app's goal of showcasing people's documents. You need to like be able to like upload your documents. You sketch out workflows with the designers. What should the upload process look like? Is it going to be in segments? Can they do bulk upload? Do they have to upload one after the other? So you document requirements for the engineers so they know exactly what what to build. I mentioned it last week that this thing that as a product manager, we write documents a lot, but those documents need to be translated into something usable, and that is where the engineers come in. So planning and design are where the vision starts coming to life, but it is still a team effort. Now, the fourth phase is the development and testing phase. This is the part I enjoy the most. So this is the fun part, right? Development. But it's not just about coding. It's also about testing to ensure what you are building actually works. So let's go back to our learning app. Let's say you design a system where teachers can now tag quiz questions by topic. The engineers build it. But as a PM, you are there to clarify any doubt. Have they translated what was written properly? Is there any gap? What is there? Is it really what we want? This button, is it there? Is it not there? So before launching, right, you test the system with real teachers and students. Does it work as expected? Does it make quizzes easier to find? Testing isn't just about fixing bugs, it's about making sure the solution meets users needs. Now the fifth phase is the launch phase, right? Finally, hey, my product is about to launch. It's time to launch. But launching isn't just pushing a button, it's about making sure users know about the new feature. I hope you are following, right? And can use it easily. So let's go back to our e commerce application. One click checkout, right? Here's what the launch might look like. You create a clear announcement to explain the new feature. You tell people, oh, we understand this, but now we have this one click checkout, and you do all those jingles. But you track how many users are actually using it. In my previous video, I mentioned something about swiping, clicking, and ghosting. A cart abandonment rate dropping. You need to ensure that is taken into consideration. You gather feedback and start thinking about improvements. A launch is not the end, though. It's the beginning of a new cycle of learning and iteration. So that's the life of a product manager. So it's from ideation to launch. It's a mix of curiosity, collaboration, and creativity. Whether you are solving problems for students, shoppers, professionals, government officials, private individuals, the process is the same. Understand the problem, validate the solution, plan, build, test, and launch. Now, it's your turn. What stage of the product lifecycle excites you the most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more PM goodies. See you next week. Bye.